Some back-to-school preparations can be done last minute. Getting back on the right sleep schedule shouldn't be one of them. I recently asked sleep expert Dr. Linnell Schneeberg about the best way to move back bedtimes. Interestingly, she said it's by not moving back bedtimes, at least not directly.
It's a little bit counterintuitive, but you want to think about their rise time. So kids always tend to get up later in the summer, and then parents try to move the bedtime, but really you want to start moving the rise time back by about a half an hour a week until you arrive at the rise time they would need for the start of the school year. And as you move the rise time back, the bedtime moves back as well.
So it's done indirectly. Dr. Schneeberg said to try moving rise time back about 30 minutes a week. So if your kids are currently getting up at 9,
you want to start getting them up at 8:30. But at 8:30, you also want to do some things that help cue that rise time, if you will. So you want to get a couple of minutes of outdoor sunlight exposure. You want to have breakfast. You want them to be moving around. So light and movement and food kind of teach the brain this is the new rise time we want.
It also helps to make bedtime as conducive to sleep as possible. Dr. Schneeberg said blackout curtains are key, especially in the summer when it can still be light out at bedtime. Also, try to keep a nice, cool bedroom.
Most people say 68, 70 degrees for the room. Kids tend to sleep hot. They really do. So dress them appropriately. But a lot of kids don't want covers, don't need covers.
And don't forget that the bedtime routine is supposed to be just that, a routine. Don't do different things on different days.
The reason we have bedtime routines for kids is because when we do the same number of things in the same order every night, that begins to cue or trigger sleep on its own.
As for teenagers, you might have to be a little more forgiving if they've been staying up late and sleeping in. Turns out there's a biological explanation for that.
As you hit puberty, the melatonin that gives us a sleepy signal is released later for them. That's just a fact. So in a perfect world, you already know this, teenagers would start school later, and elementary kids who are up at the crack of dawn would be the first ones on that.
But some of the same rules apply here. Get them off screens a while before bedtime and make sure that they've got a quiet, offline way to wind down, like reading or even drawing. I'm Tim Lammers, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.